As we all know that in order to spice up your videos, we need to shoot something known as B-roll, but many people just ignore the fact that a normal A-roll can make your video look boring and thus leading people to click away. So I have teamed up with my buddy Angad from Angad Kahai Singh to help you guys step up your B-roll game. Hey, what's up guys, Bhushan here from abgeekexpert. With that being said, let's get started.
Hey guys, Angad here. Today I'm collaborating with Bhushan from abgeekexpert to help you step up your B-roll game. So guys, to share my 2 cents with you, I'm going to talk about 2 topics, which is basically getting creative with your shots and the gear you need. And yes, I chose that order because getting creative is more important than your actual gear. So when we talk about getting creative, I have seen a lot of channels on YouTube that add a lot of B-roll to their footage, but the B-roll is basically a pan from the left to the right, a pan from the bottom to the top. So pans and tilts are good, it's okay, but that's just the beginning. When we talk about getting creative, try going behind things, try adding more elements to your shot. B-roll is basically the emphasis on the product or the location or whatever you're showing. It's additional shots just to make your videos look better. So next time you're shooting some B-roll, try going behind something, try emerging from somewhere else, try moving into your subject, try moving out. All of this adds. Don't just stand there and be a robo. Try weird angles, all of this helps. The whole point of B-roll is to make your video more engaging, and if you shoot it in an interesting way, it definitely shows. Be creative, challenge yourself, try it out, just head out, shoot something. Be creative, try something new.
Now the very first tip I would like to give you is play around with lighting. Find some different ways to light up your product. It can be artificial light or it can be natural light. Just think out of the box. Don't always implement the 3-point lighting setup, because maybe if that shot would only have 1 light source instead of 3, that shot would look much better rather than having a 3-point lighting setup. So just be creative and play with lighting.
Now let's talk about gear, and this is where a lot of people say I cannot shoot good B-roll because I don't have good gear, I don't have good cameras, I don't have good lenses. None of that matters, okay? Yes, ideally you need good gear to get the best footage possible, but creativity knows no boundaries. You can shoot good B-roll with your smartphone as well. Yes, it might need a little more effort, but smartphone B-roll, I have seen it. So a good smartphone with some creative shots and maybe a stabilizer, maybe just a smartphone gimbal will definitely take your B-roll to the next level. But if you are investing in gear, make sure you buy a camera that shoots at least 1080p if not 4K. And also, to add to the whole vibe, if you can invest, buy a lens that actually helps your B-roll. In fact, for people starting off, I can really recommend the 50mm 1.8 no matter what platform you're on. It's an amazing lens, and the 1.8 creates this naturally cinematic look, and it's just a great lens. There are a lot of lenses out there, but for anyone starting, which most of you are, 50mm 1.8 is an amazing lens. Also, as I mentioned earlier, you can invest in a stabilizer even for your camera, or rather just shoot very steady, because B-roll looks very effective only when it's smooth. You do not want shaky B-roll.
Next way by which you can improve your B-rolls is by adding props to your videos. It can be a cutting mat, some fairy lights, craft papers, some mobile phones, anything you like can be as your prop. You can also use your phone's flashlight to imitate that lens flare look, which by the way looks super dope. You can go outdoors and find leaves and use them to your advantage. I know this kinda sounds weird at first, but once you get a hang of it, you will definitely start killing that B-roll game of yours.
Another technical aspect of B-roll is whenever possible, shoot in a higher frame rate. So if your camera allows you to shoot 60 or 120 FPS, shoot that so that you can slow your footage down. Slowed down footage, slow motion always looks more cinematic, and it really adds to the B-roll feel. So that's it for my part, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and also subscribe to my channel. There's a link in the description. And thank you so much, Bhushan, for having me on your channel. And that's it for me.
So these were some tips that we thought might help you out in improving your B-roll game. The link to my buddy Angad's channel will be in the description down below, so make sure you stop by his channel. With that being said, I'm abgeekexpert and I'm signing out.